Last time, on the Minus 20 podcast, the heroes examine the newest arson scene. They find clues that lead to a bootmaker's and an apothecary. Meanwhile, Pancho visits Inspector Falcone and reveals Vendetta Verde to the royal investigator. What will Falcone do?
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Minus 20 podcast. I am Jay, your GM. We're playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition in our homebrew campaign, Vigilante.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Sorry, I got excited.
I'm here with Diana.
Hi, I'm Kira.
I'm here with Nate.
Hello, I play Shep.
I'm here with James.
Playing Pancho.
I'm here with John.
Hello, I'm playing Marth.
And I'm here with Holly.
Oh, wow. Way to spin that bass, man.
Thank you.
Should we do it again, though? We're doing our regular characters. We all have Vigilante names.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm here with Diana.
The Witness.
Yeah. Oh, I'm here with Nate.
The Warden.
The Warden. I'm here with James.
I was being facetious about
Oh, we're doing it.
Too late.
Come on, throw up the V's.
Ooh, that's good. You got to have, your hero voiced, too. I'm here with John.
I've got the Spectre and Ghost Boy.
Wait, I thought it was the
Boy.
Wraith.
Oh, no. It's the Wraith.
And it's not Ghost Boy either, but fine.
That's true.
I gotta make changes to all the hearts now.
Ghost
I'm playing
Boy.
Ghost and Wraith.
Nice.
Better?
Thank you. And Holly.
I am playing the Angel of Death.
Angel of Death.
Dun, dun, dun.
I know. What was that?
We've had a lot of coffee.
I'm
this
running out
morning.
of
I like that
interesting ways to start.
you can have the name the Angel of Death, and Nate's character could be the name of, like, the fruit basket, and his would still sound more menacing.
I know,
I am
right?
the Edgelord.
The avocado.
Murder.
Just
The
make it weird.
avocado.
The
what I do.
pickled
Oh, the
chips.
avocado.
Yeah.
Avocado.
Maybe that should be our
Mr.
What is the-
Fluffer
What is
Butter.
the scariest sounding fruit that or vegetable we can
What's
do?
the most ridiculous word we can make shepherds say and it still sounds intimidating?
That's right.
I don't know.
Rutabaga.
Challenge accepted.
Okay.
All right. Well, last episode was quite a doozy, my friends.
The
Especially
humdinger.
one.
Did anything happen?
Yeah.
What?
Average day.
Average day here in Hammer City. I guess one of the things that you guys did is began the investigation into the arsonist, looked over the remnants of the burned down building on the second day, found some clues, and were chasing them. One was like a boot, what do we call them? Boot cup or boot thing, and you're going to go
Cobbler?
check it out at Cal's Boots. And then Marth went to an alchemist and found the name of the guy who supplies illicit alchemical reagents. Caldo Claxelwaith, I think
Yep.
for some
We
reason.
got
named
Caldo
him.
and we got Cal.
We got, yep.
Totally different names.
Yep.
Totally different names.
Cal-
Don't come at us.
Good, all right.
Cal is with a
Come at me.
K. Caldo is with a C.
Yep.
But I think what everyone wants to know is what's going on with Pancho and Inspector Falcone.
What's going on?
What did you do?
As Bo went to visit our inspector and then, after a short talk, transformed himself into Vendetta Verde before the startled inspector's eyes. So let us return to the scene there first. And I think, oh, you know what? Before we do that, I got to give out a hero point. I keep forgetting. This is terrible. So I want to give a hero point to Serafina
What? Why? Give it to
for
James.
taking
We
Kira
need
on a round.
James to have it.
No,
James might need it.
James has already got 6 of them. So.
I kind of feel like this is Congress, like, overriding the president's...
I mean, we could give James an extra one, I guess, but I wanted to sort of spread them out a little, and
Yes.
I thought that was cool that you brought Kira with you on your rounds. But if I'm overruled, let's see a show.
No,
that's-
don't. You're the ruler.
I think Bo's already at 2, so.
Yeah, Bo has got plenty.
I will happily take one.
All right.
Good job.
And no,
Good job.
Falcone is going to need this.
So just to paint the picture again, we find ourselves in a small 1-bedroom apartment above a dry cleaners with Falcone sitting at a breakfast table with hastily put on shirt. Maybe the buttons are mismatched. A little egg on his chin as Pancho, the Great Blessy, has just transformed into Vendetta Verde. Inspector Falcone would fall back into his chair and rummage around in the pocket of his shirt and pull out an old stump of a cigar and place it in his mouth and roll it around his mouth. Well, I assumed you had something to do with this, Mr. Pancho. Or should I call you Vendetta Verde?
Either is fine.
I do admit I am a bit surprised about this. The transformation thing, that's quite clever. Well, I can assume you're here for one of two reasons. Either you're here to kill me, or you're intrigued on what I have to say, and I must admit I'm kind of rooting for the latter.
Well, the way I see it, you said you wish to aid the Vigilant. You either telling the truth, and we now have an ally, or you don't, and yes, I would be returning you to your wife.
Well, Mr. Pancho, or excuse me, Mr. Verde, yes, I would, I think, like to offer you a hand, or perhaps ask for your hand in help. But first, before we say anything, let me just say I don't condone vigilantism. However, I do understand in certain cases it is absolutely necessary, and I find myself in the unfortunate position to need that kind of extra legal help at the moment.
I believe we can benefit each other, yes. And let me be very clear, our hands were forced in this. We could not sit idly by any longer.
No, sure. No, absolutely. And this whole Grogan thing is quite unfortunate, absolutely. But what just to give you an idea, this Grogan thing, this protection racket, is just a small part of the operations here in the 7th Ward, and I suspect in Hammer City, and perhaps even beyond the city itself.
Do you mean other wards are also plagued by other gangs?
Well, yeah, I've been looking around here into the Axe's operations, and I've stumbled on a few things, but before I get into it, and I suppose you want to hear all this, but I will say this Grogan thing, the fire's not good, and I have no way to step in through legal recourse and stop it, so I'm in the unfortunate position now to have to ask you, wondering if you could take care of this Grogan and put an end to him, because I think he's a little bit out of control and is going to do harm to a lot of people, and I can't do it myself.
That is why, actually, I'm coming to you. We have a bit of a problem. Is Grogan all the problem here? Is it all of the axes? We don't want to harm anyone, but is the root of this evil just Grogan? Because I imagine the axes have been doing this for quite some time before his rule.
Well, before we throw around terms like evil or good, my point of view is that this organization is involved in many illegal activities, including racketeering, bribery, extortion, yes, and murder as well. But I try not to judge people, just convict them. So I don't like using words like evil or good because, frankly, we've all been to dark places before, as I'm sure you understand.
I think what we need to know is, are the rank and file being persuaded into what they're doing, or are they doing it of their own free will? Because taking out Grogan
go ahead.
seems like the right choice, but if we take off the head and it continues, then we'll have just wasted our time.
Well, typically in these operations, I'm more interested in going after the ringleader of all this. And the rank and file, you bring him in on charges, you can get him to flip pretty good, that kind of thing. I don't know, but if they broke the law and we can convict them of a crime, that's where I stand. But killing them all, no, I'm not in favor of that.
Neither am I. I am glad we are aligned on this.
Yes. So, you had some questions about the Axis. Well, this protection racket that has started this whole thing is just one part of their organization. They're involved in quite a bit of other illegal activities. They have a hand in smuggling operations here in this city. They bribe local officials. They avoid taxes. Actually, the Axes have a significant investment as landlords of all the tenements in the district, and often don't keep things up to city code, that kind of thing. Use, cheap materials, that kind of thing. Very bad stuff. They make quite a bit of money in their organization. They also engage in union busting, and they're kind of like loan sharks. They hire out their muscle, that kind of thing. They protect other illegal operations here, and so on. I happen to know at the center of all this activity is the council representation here in the 7th Ward, Boss Hatchet. I'm pretty sure he actually runs the whole Axis organization, and he also controls all the municipal government in this ward. You see, he is responsible for all the job hires in the city, so in this neighborhood, and if any of the workers, like in the permit office or the restaurant inspection branch, don't do what they're asked to do, he usually sends the Axes to take care of them, sometimes quite with deadly force. Sometimes they go missing. Not a good guy.
Wait, so you're saying Grogan is not the head?
No, Grogan, I'm not sure how to fits in, but it seems to be he may be making a play for the head of the organization here. He's definitely out of control, and from what my sources say in the street, it sounds like, well, he's kind of running loose and doing stuff that Hatchet doesn't exactly approve of.
And you can see Vendetta at this point, like, was very much more posturing because he was afraid. Like, okay, I've just given up my identity kind of thing, and now it's gone to more of an inquisitive state. So, like, the vines have started, like, almost coming down. Some of the leaves that are kind of part of his, like, just shoulders and neck, just kind of like a dog. The fur on the back just kind of comes down a little bit.
Yeah, but I would say Boss Hatchet is actually, I suspect, small fish in this organization. Just a mid-manager level. I'm seeing that there are some... Well, let me give you an example of how the money runs and where it's going to. So, the Axes are taking in quite a bit of money, right? Well, Boss Hatchet has been bundling his illicit gains. This is just one thing I just came across recently. He pulls out his notebook, and there was some paperwork filed in City Hall the other day. This is just one example. But, so he bundles his gains as donations under the names of people in the district. Just ordinary folks, some city workers, people who owe him favors. And then he gives these donations to, like a nonprofit. Here, this one. The Hammer City Community Care Commission. It sounds pretty fishy. It's kind of weird that they had such a clearly fake name, but and then this Hammer City Community Care Commission looks like just hired a contractor called Blackwater Construction. Looks like here, what is it, to build a school? I bet if you go down to the construction site, you won't see any work going on there. In any case, Bugsy Blackwater, well, he's got a bit of a record. He was used to run in the 6th Ward. He owned several brothels and an assassination gang called the Red Knives, and then he retired to the 7th Ward, apparently to run less dangerous and more lucrative operations here. So Blackwater then takes the money he's given by this community care thing, and he invested in a company called HC Land Investments Incorporated, which owns a number of tenements here in the neighborhood. But here's the strange thing. Normally, the money from that last company would go back to Hatchet all cleaned up, on the records, legal tender. But I don't see any evidence of him taking the money from this shell company, clearly. But the money's going somewhere, and I don't know. Unfortunately, the paperwork for starting this business was registered in Tillerton. So until I can go down to that city, I can't tell you who owns that shell company or where that money is going to. Now, I also saw a similar transaction from the 6th Ward going into the same shell company. And I traced that money back to a laundromat owner named Peanut Crowler. And I suspect this Mr. Crowler is similar to Boss Hatchet here in the 7th Ward. And I would bet my left arm that every single ward has a similar organization pumping money into this and other shell companies. And where that money is going to, I haven't found out yet. But if we can follow that money, I suspect that's where we'll find the big fish. Yeah, so he just takes the cigar out of his mouth, and like sniffs it. One of the biggest regrets I have in my life is quitting smoking. It's so relaxing in moments like these, but it is really bad for your health.
Speaking of fire, why would the axes burn down their own properties?
That's the thing. I think this Grogan here is out of control, right? I don't think he got the okay to do this. I suspect this is his own plan, and he is doing it on his own. So,
is taking Grogan doing the axes a favor?
It may be doing him a favor, but, people's lives are at stake here. I don't think
Obviously.
we can let him go on. And if he does take control of this organization, my guess is things will be a lot worse than they currently are under just Hatchet and the old organization.
All right, so we have multiple heads to deal with.
Yeah, and what I would say, too, is, let's take care of Grogan and then discuss the next steps after that, because it may be good to let Hatchet go on a little bit so we can kind of lure him into false security, you know what I'm saying, and build up evidence against him in order to find out where this money is going to.
You've bought a lot of goodwill with all this information. How do I know that you're not in hands with Hatchet?
He just shrugs his shoulders and gestures all around him. Listen, Mr. Verde, I appreciate your caution, but if I were taking money from Hatchet, I probably would have some better accommodations, don't you think? Also, ask yourself, why is a federal investigator out here kicked out of the Black Fort? I ran into some odd financial transactions there, which is why I kind of went in, investigated the Axis, because I have a suspicion that this money may be traveling from the 7th Ward into the 1st Ward, either into corrupt federal officials or maybe even the First families themselves.
Fair enough. Fine, then a couple of ground rules. I must protect the Vigilant. You will deal with me and no one else until they reach out to you.
That's fine by me.
Second, like I said, if at any point I believe that you are going against us, I will not leave a loose end.
I understand that as well. I would say if I can have a ground rule or two, hopefully that'll be acceptable to you. First, check in with me before you make a move on someone like Hatchet, if you could, just to make sure we're not ruining the case, because I'd hate to have to start this from scratch again. Second, if you could maybe, not do so much murder of random people. Grogan I'm fine with, but I think I'd hate to see the Vigilant become not just an organization trying to make peace in the neighborhood, but maybe get all caught up in that kind of thing, if you know what I mean.
No, trust me, we've never been in a situation where we're looking for blood. It's been found, or it's come to us.
I understand. These are not good people you're dealing with, Mr. Verde. These are dangerous people. Grogan, I'm not sure where he comes from, but he's a bad man, and so is that little puppet of his. And if you take care of them, you didn't hear this from me, but with extreme prejudice, I would be okay with that.
I think those are agreeable terms.
Agreed. Okay.
How do I reach out to you? Obviously, I don't want to come defecate where you eat or live. Okay, that was... What is the... Sorry, we'll take that back.
Well, it all comes
unless you
crashing
would.
down.
Yeah. I get so into the story until I remember that we're playing and I'm
Yeah.
dying here.
What is the best way to contact you?
That's an interesting question. I guess I don't drink, so swinging by the wine shop on buying wine may not be the best way. Is there some place I could I don't know, stop in on a regular basis and you have some kind of note or something you could leave me? Is there someplace I could go? Or maybe you could, I don't know. I could just be on the same park bench every day at a certain time.
Yes, Triangle Square. It's a busy area.
It is busy, but...
There's a small well we could meet by.
Okay. Let's say, you want to do it every day or once a week? Let's do every day until things are settled a little bit.
Fair enough.
Okay. So, unfortunately, I don't know where this Grogan is, so I can't help you there. I'm not going to be much help in the Grogan I wasn't actually paying attention to very much. So you'll have to find out his location on your own.
I think we can do that. I believe he'll be coming after us more than anything, so
Yeah.
I don't believe we have to look very far.
It's very possible Boss Hatchet will put out some information where you can find him as well. I don't know if you have any connections in the city or anything like that, but yeah, something you could think of too.
And yeah, at that point, kind of feels like he's wrapped up a little bit, so he came in as Bo. He can't really walk out as Vendetta, so he'll transform down, and it's almost like that werewolf coming back down kind of thing. Like he doesn't breathe, but there's definitely that motion of just the pulsating vines coming down.
Yeah. You see Inspector Falcone just put out a big sigh of relief. Like you realize how anxious he was in your Verde form.
Sorry, I had to be so alarming by that.
And I understand, Mr. Pancho. It was quite a spectacle and certainly got your point across.
Yeah, the other guy's a lot to deal with. But tomorrow at the well.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Well, thank you, Mr. Pancho. I appreciate your civic mindedness in coming here and seeing me and thinking about trying to solve some of these problems through a legal recourse.
Yeah, frankly, I'd love not to have to be Vine's quotes hero in all this. I'd rather things to being good and kids can run around the ward and do all those kind of things, but can't do it when it's on fire.
Unfortunately, sometimes the times make us be people that we're not very comfortable with.
I hear that. And he had originally used a bit of his vine to kind of almost lock the door a little bit, and you can kind of see him pull the vine out and kind of put it on this person and walk out the door.
You see, as you walk out, you see him put down his cigar and start in on his breakfast again.
Oh, and yeah, you really shouldn't smoke. Like I've known a lot of plants that have had tobacco flowering, and they never live positive lives.
It's what my missus says too. Absolutely.
There's definitely alternatives if you're open to it.
Oh, yeah. Well, it sounds like the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Yeah, I've got a lot more natural leshy friends that can help out.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
Goodbye, Mr. Pancho.
And I'm definitely saying that have a great day, that positive thing where as the doors open, so it seems like anybody to the wiser would be like, oh, okay, they're just friends.
Yeah.
Oh, and enjoy the wine.
Yeah, there's not, you're coming down like this rickety iron staircase in an alley, right? I don't think too many people are going by at all. So yeah, you come down back into the city. I think we have to shift gears here to our other, everyone exhale.
Okay. I was going to say, I need a moment.
Did you guys set a time that you're meeting?
Sure.
Well, I would say the reason he said the well, it's within eyeshot of his restaurant. Literally, Falcone can walk up at any time, and I can just see him.
Okay. Yeah, he probably would pick on that too because he knows who Bo Pancho is and where his shop is.
I think there was like an unstated we don't.
We'll see each other.
Everyone knows.
Just get to
Bo.
the well.
Yeah, everyone knows Bo. Awesome. So the party is definitely split here. I don't even know where Shep is right now.
We're split physically, emotionally.
Now, you've got 2 leads to investigate. Are you going to continue to investigate as split party, or do you want to use the signal stones and gather everyone up and do these things together?
I think we should have everybody together because I just feel a little bit safer with Shep around, and Martha's really good at talking to people. I just think we should all be here. Plus, I kind of zone out when people talk too long, so I might miss something.
Hey,
Well, you are a patsy, for God's sake.
I'll be the strong silent type. Last time I talked, it went south, so Marth has to be the voice.
Let's sending stone. I don't know how to use this.
The signal stone. You just tap it, remember?
I need you. I need you. I need you. I want you. What were the words? Come hitherto.
Yeah, I think it was I want you. I want you. This I don't
think
know why.
I need you. I think it's I
That's
need you.
terrible.
It's not I want you.
I need you. I need you. I want you. I want you.
The potential for really comic misunderstandings is really high with these stones.
Yeah.
It is I need you. And I said it 3 times.
All right.
So would I feel it pulse? Is that how I know it works?
Yeah, it would light up and sort of give you the
Pending
pulse.
...
Yep, and everyone else would suddenly feel their stones also similarly pulse and give a direction and distance. Where are you right now?
Oh, God, I'm so far away from the lair. This is not good.
Are you guys in the lair? I think
Well,
you
no,
guys were around
we
town.
were just in town because we had just talked to the person who gave us the lead. So we'd be outside the shop. We'd stay close to that shop, but in an inconspicuous area.
So you're outside of Cal's Boots. Now, Cal's Boots is in the south end of the 7th Ward near the Foundry, and it's tucked a block or 2 off the main square where some of these big factories are, and there's like little shops of storage and supply stores, that kind of thing. Small tool and die places, little small shops, maybe a smith or 2. And I don't know, probably within 30 minutes or so, I would assume the rest of you show up. And I assume you're in your day wear now? Is anyone in there? No? All right.
Day wear.
None of us are foolish enough to be in our vigilante persona during the day, right?
Right.
Particularly while talking to people of authority.
Yeah.
We wouldn't want to give away our identity.
Yeah.
But if you were, you wouldn't if you're in vigilante form, would you?
Kira could get away with it.
I don't think we want to be walking around in vigilante form because there's a bounty on our head, and
Right.
it just takes one person to see us to be like, they're here.
But is anybody going to be suspicious that our real personas are asking questions about stuff that we found in the fire?
Oh, we're just asking about a steel-toed boot.
Does someone have discreet inquiry?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
If not, out of all of us, you should.
Let me look.
That lets you ask questions without being too plain about it.
You do not have it. You'll have to do, you still can do that. You just have to.
Maybe after we fight Grogan, I'll learn that skill.
It is something you could do to, you may have to make up a lie and while you're looking for this to keep people off your track.
It is a downtime activity.
Yeah. So are you guys pushing Kira into the shop, it sounds like?
Yeah, why am I the one doing it? I thought Marth was the good talker. He could say he's on business from Boss Hatchet or something.
If you're worried about being outed through awkwardness or whatever else you may end up slipping, perhaps Marth can do the speaking on your behalf, and you could have a look around while he's engaged with Cal.
Exactly. Maybe we don't even have to ask anything. Maybe there'll be just like a receipt on the counter. I mean, you never know what you'll find. So wing it? Is that?
A Shep can post up outside and just kind of keep an eye on the door in case trouble ends up coming their way.
All right.
I'll try to give them an early warning and keep an eye out for Bo, who's probably...
He'll chug up at the end of the 30 minutes, I assume.
Where's the fire?
Cardio kind of day, huh, Bo?
Except he doesn't breathe. What's going on?
We have a lead.
Well, that's wonderful.
From the fires. It brought us here. We found the Maker's Mark. And I believe
the
this
beverage?
is the shark. No.
Future sponsor.
The
Nature's
what?
Mark.
Yeah.
No, it's not from this ward. Sorry, I know a lot about drinks, so.
I'm sorry. No, the toad boot covers, they're made here.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think Bo was even at the scene of the arson when you guys found the clue.
Yeah. Maybe you weren't there. It's been a blur of a morning. I know you had to run and take care of something.
Yeah. No.
But
You can say that. And I'll actually say, the coming down from that is like something that like he has to like adapt to. So like he looks out of sorts.
Sure.
Like without even a roll, you would notice that.
I might chalk it up to the physical exertion of having to run across town for now, but maybe it'll sink in a little later that Bo seemed out of sorts.
So what are we gonna find out?
Well, I'm really good at, charming people. So I was thinking that I could just tell him that we found this steel-toed boot, and we would like to return it to the person because I'm looking to buy some boots for my dad, but I kind of want to see what they look like in real life. So it's kind of a 2-for-1, returning the steel toe to the person it belongs to and seeing what the boot looks like to see if it would be a good purchase. Does that sound okay? And
I don't wear shoes, so I'm gonna assume yes.
I looked down at his feet.
Yeah, they're just little vines
Oh.
that kind of just go at a 90-degree angle.
Yeah, I never noticed that before.
Well, how often do you look at a man's shoes?
Yeah, I guess not very often. Anyways, does that sound good?
Keep it simple.
Who's going in, just Kira, or is Kira and Mara?
Oh, yeah, please don't make me go in by myself.
Marth, would you like to supervise?
Sure, why not? I mean, you got this. This is no big deal. You're just talking to a person.
Exactly. This
See,
is why
you're
you should
gonna
come
be
with.
fine.
All right, Martha and I
Appreciate
go
it.
in.
All right. Door goes in, a little bell tinkles. Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. And you see a...
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Can't wait to have that clip.
Oh, boy.
You've got
You
a new
see-
career as a Foley artist.
I'm going to add that to the soundboard
Yeah,
on Discord.
soundboard it.
Oh, boy.
Sorry.
The good
Back in
news is I
character.
have blackmail clips on each of you. So you see a ruddy, amiable dwarf looking up from a little, he's got a little workbench. He's got his little hammer. Ting, ting, ting. And he looks up. Hello there. Welcome to Cal's Boots. I'm Cal Duskdwarf. How can I help you all?
Hi,
Hi.
Cal.
Cal, yes, that's my name.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
I was hoping you could help me.
Sure I can.
Wonderful. This is a great shop, by the way.
Oh, thank you. He looks around proudly. You see all around it's like there's a little forge and a leather working bench and scraps of leatherware and iron everywhere, and it's a very tidy little shop.
Using my that's odd feat, do I catch anything? Bada-bum! You let me pick this class. You can think on it for a second if you want.
Everywhere I go, I need you to tell me all
do.
of your
Just-
bullet pointed notes.
Wait,
Yeah.
GM.
what is that? Does it have to be
It's
related
when-
to your mystery or like?
It says when you enter a new location, you immediately notice one thing out of the ordinary. The
Yeah.
GM determines what it is, whether there's nothing reasonable, or it could be nothing. It just could be
Okay.
he's drinking a pumpkin spice latte.
Oh. Gosh, that's a good question. I'll say you see a picture in a frame that looks like a child's drawing of a dragon.
Oh, wonderful. I love that picture, by the way.
Oh, thank you. My daughter drew it for me.
Oh. Yeah, well, I'm a daughter, ironically
Oh,
enough.
wow.
And
Most of us.
my dad's birthday is coming up. And, I just heard so much about, your work. And so I was
have you?
hoping.
That's so really.
Yeah.
You come from a ironworking community, yeah?
No, I was just asking around town for recommendations.
I
I
see.
really know nothing about shoes, but I'm learning.
Okay.
So I was hoping that I could get some made for my dad. And
He's an iron worker.
No. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I'm starting to
She
pick
gets
up
a little
that.
bit embarrassed about it. Like sometimes, you don't want to tell everybody. But yes, her dad is indeed one of the
yeah.
iron workers.
I was gonna say he better be, because that's what I supply, clothes and
Jeez.
equipment for iron workers.
Our little girl, she's trying so hard. She's gonna be grown up on this. But all we're doing, we're looking for some boots.
Do you want to give me a deception
she
roll,
took-
or this is sounding a little fishy to me?
Yes, but can I have? So I have. Oops, let me close
Use
this
whatever
here.
bonuses you can think of.
Interrogation methodology.
Okay.
So I can make an impression
Oh,
and get
yes.
people. If I've been talking for
Yeah.
at least a minute,
Sure.
I can get them to,
Yeah, like you.
me more,
Yeah.
which I need. So, could I do a diplomacy versus a deception, or
Yeah,
deception
sure.
with advantage?
Yes, of course. And give it to me as a blind GM.
Okay.
if you would.
That's great.
I'm very much watching this guy's face for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
You can
Oh wait, I
immediately.
did private. It's a natural one, but I did it private. I swear I did.
Oh, yeah. No, well, you knew what it was.
I
You
did
wouldn't know if it was
private
a blind
GM.
GM.
No, it's blind
Please
GM.
give me a blind GM.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was just so sweaty.
I was like, wow, yeah, give me that perception roll.
Blind, not private. It should never be private. But they don't. You guys don't see my private roll, do you?
That's right. It's just a thing. It's a private between the
got it.
GM and the
The
players.
GM and the computer.
You watch his face intently. He just has this happy. Oh, okay, sure.
But is
That's
the
what you like
muscle
to know.
the muscle in his jaw is it clenching a little
Nothing.
bit?
So what gave me the idea is we came across this and this. It must have fallen off someone's shoe or boot, and I hold it up to kind of show it. And I just thought this would be so useful because the ones he has, I mean, they're really old and worn down. So could we get something made like this?
Yes. These are my steel-toed caps. Yes,
You made this one?
Oh, yes, you can see it right here. And he turns it around and shows you the maker's mark. And that's my mark right here. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm winking at John across the table. I
Don't just spontaneously laugh out of nowhere.
I don't think
Oh,
Kira would do that to
wow.
Marth. Wow.
How
Wink, wink.
fortuitous.
Yes. Just one of them, huh? That's odd. That's funny.
Well, it was in the middle of the street.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
I could tell you. Well, I don't know exact. This is so okay. This number here next to the maker's mark is the run, which I manufactured this cap. So I could. Well, unfortunately, I can't tell you exactly who bought it, but I can give you a list of all the people who are sold caps in this run.
Oh, do you think I should return? You think it fell off their boot? I could give it back to them if you tell me.
I could take it from you and wait until the customer came and see if it was recovered. I'd
for
be
sure.
happy to do that.
Although, if I could, I'd love to do the good deed for sure. But I think it'd be nice to be able to see the boots and just be able to kind of see the quality too.
Oh, I've got plenty of boots here. You can see all kinds of ironworkers' boots here.
Yeah, will you show me now? And I'm
Yes,
trying to
of
be
course.
agreeable, but also distract.
Here's my my human version. These are a little bit larger, you can see. And these are the dwarven ones, very wide, as you notice. And, of course, the halfling ones are small. I've got them in all kinds of leather. Here's even some ghoul hide. You might get a kick out of that.
And you number each one that you make, so you know.
Oh, these boots? Yeah, well, the boots too have a number on them, yeah.
So who got this one?
Oh, the steel cap?
Is it a human? And I'm starting to ask questions that are curious, but pointedly to see if he's going to volunteer info.
Well, this one, the caps are different. They only come in large, medium, and small. This one's a medium, so
Interesting.
it could be a human. Yeah.
Oh, you know so much. Wow. What
I
else?
should. This is my livelihood. It's what I do for
so
a
much
living.
about your
Yeah.
whole career.
This is so interesting. I mean, man, if I didn't.
I know, right? Hey, Kira, dear, could you give us a minute? Why don't you look at those ones over there?
Oh, yeah,
Those
I'd
might
love
have something
to.
for us.
I go over and look.
Yeah, it's,
And I kind of pull the guy to the side a little bit with the
was this your niece or something? She's little.
yeah. So I know,
Is this like a
teenagers,
school
I'm
right?
over on the
or
side
something?
going, wow.
So here's the
wow.
thing. Her dad is an iron worker,
Oh,
and
I'd hope
she,
so. Be foolish to come in here if he was like a candle maker.
I know, right? Crazy.
Right?
You borrowed the boots and, destroyed them, and now she needs to get these replaced before he finds out.
Oh.
But
so you wanna know who to get
teenagers
them
aren't going to be able to
I
just
see.
come out and say they
Right.
get so weird about that kind of thing.
Oh.
Look, man, so we're
I
just
have to say,
trying to.
I was a little
just gotta.
suspicious of you asking around. It seemed very odd that you would.
I
be
know
asking
she
that way,
they do this roundabout stuff. They
Right.
don't know how to just admit to their own
Sure.
mistakes.
yeah. So you're looking to see who this cap, this steel toe cap, belonged to. These are the kind of caps you affix outside of a boot, not part of a boot, right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we're
Okay.
hoping that if we can find out anything from this one, we'll be able to. She doesn't know what the boots are that her dad wears.
Yeah.
I can't just
Okay.
buy a pair of boots for her.
So I tell you what, I'll give you. And it looks like this one was lost, and you want to return it or something, or see the boot that this goes with. I'm
Yeah, I
kinda
need to
confused
figure.
about this.
I need to know what these boots were that her dad owned. I don't know what his boots are.
Well,
all I've
these
got
caps
is
fit
this.
with all kinds of boots.
Well, but you have the maker's mark here, right?
Yeah, no, this is for the cap. Yeah, not for the
Yeah,
boots.
does it say if I can figure out where these were, like, if I know what these were attached to, then I can find the original boots.
I see. I think I see. Well, I'm a little confused. What is it you're asking for exactly?
I just need to know. These are an external part. These are an add-on part. You don't sell these along with the boots usually.
Right.
Like
well,
I know you
yes,
put them up.
exactly.
Like you do both parts, but
Yeah. You see. Okay, here's the cap. You slip it over your toe, and he's got some of these boots on. He puts it on his toe, and then usually there's like a leather strap that goes underneath. But it looks like this one is gone. Probably that's probably why you found it.
Yep. But you usually I mean, I guess not always. Sometimes things wear through, but wouldn't you have receipts of if you sold the person the add-on, you would also have the boots that you sold them?
Well, they don't always, a good smith or a good iron worker takes good care of their boots. They usually go through these caps much more than the boots. So I get I make the caps to fit the, not to fit the boot, but it's interchangeable with really any kind of medium boot here. This is a medium-sized cap.
We're putting it on with the second one. And if that's the case, if he came in and bought it separately, then I mean, there's not much I can do there, right? But if he bought both, and you have that on the same receipt, then I'd at least know what they were, right? If you can look up this part, you can look up if there was anything else sold with it.
Yeah, sure.
I don't mean to take. I know that could take a lot out of your day. So if you if you want me to go through the ledger, I can do it.
I've got a customer list right here.
That's great.
Let me go through it here.
Wow, look at this.
Don't brush your fingers against that one. Okay, let's see. Well, let's see. This run, there were five customers bought this run. Nope, none of them bought boots with the caps.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Here, take a look at the list yourself.
And I will be looking at names.
All right, I'm going to share this list with you. Yeah. Well, he said 5. There are actually 7 names on this list. Dernick Ironbelly, Wyatt Hollowbrace, Foster Watkins, Nobry Quickheat, Selene Greenthumb, Craggy Flintgut, and Mark Howell. Yeah, there's a whole list. You see here?
Yeah,
take a look
Mark
at this
must
one.
have just bought them separate.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they all did, according to this list here. You can see, and I've got the receipts for each of them. You can see none of them bought boots with their caps.
That's that's a shame. I mean, do you know of any other boot suppliers that if I described might be able to? I mean, I don't even know if we can describe it.
There's dozens in the city.
She doesn't know what they looked like. Look, you sell a bunch of these. What's the highest percentage one that the ironworkers are buying?
Well, there's this ironwork special, but not all these are ironworkers. Yeah, some of these are smiths here.
Yeah. We're not going to find the exact since you don't have the exact on there. I guess we'll get whatever the most common one is and hope.
Well, I tell you what, why don't she just bring her father in here and say it's like a birthday gift? And I could give him a discount. I can give him
Can't do this anymore.
Crying
And Kira starts
girl.
walking out the store.
It's all right. Yeah. I'll talk to her. I'll see what you've been nothing but friendly and helpful, above and beyond. I really appreciate it, guy. Sorry, Cal. You have a great day. Good business you got here.
Okay. You're looking a little confused as you exit out. The rest of you see.
I'm gonna get in so much trouble.
And we get half a block away. I'm like, okay, you can stop now.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, Shepard's immediately concerned as she comes bawling out of the shop.
It's really easy to make myself cry. Wow.
Yeah, that's not always the best skill to be wonderful. I mean, whatever. Anyhow, so hey, we got a list of names.
Wow, and it only took tears.
Have you met a teenage girl?
I'm an adult.
Have you met an adult woman?
I mean,
We all know young adults. Pointing at mine.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Probably a good idea.
Can you tell us the names quick before you forget them all?
Well, we've got Dernick Ironbelly. We've got Wyatt Hollowbrace. We got Foster Watkins. We got Norbry Quickheat. We got Selena Greenthumb. we've got Craigie Flintgut, and we've got Mark Hamill. Wait,
Howell.
Mark Howell.
Mark Howell.
Okay.
Important distinction.
So that's a good start. And then you had a lead, right?
I do. Mine's a little bit more complicated. Probably not the place for you.
Oh.
Maybe the place for Shepard here. I got a lead on who would be selling the not so legal ends of the accelerants. That's a chemical that they use to. Oh, you would know. Never mind. I wouldn't ever mansplain something.
Oh boy.
Looking at the list of names, Bo being part of the community for 50 plus years now, like, is there any names that like we could rule out, like just know them as average Joes coming into the wine shop?
You probably wouldn't recognize any of the names on this list. It's a big neighborhood. These could be people that are iron workers, that live in a tenement, or they could be a smith. None of them are prominent smiths that you know of.
So we could also, in the meantime, if you guys want, I could take you back over to my office. I have a lot of like the charter rolls, and we might be able to find some of these people an address. That's the best I got there, but I got to go see a man about legal chemicals. Ooh.
I could just hang out and, where.
Yeah, my office. I just said it.
Oh.
Oh, do you want to go just by yourself to this Caldo Claxelwaits?
Well, I could
You could certainly
take
try.
I would take somebody like a Shepherd. I don't know if I would be like Marth would not want to take the young, somewhat innocent one to the illegal offense that might be really into fire and arson.
I am totally okay not going. Serafina, we could go look at addresses, or...
Well, is there anywhere near where this alchemist is where we could be foraging for herbs or something so that we're nearby, but we have a reason to be there?
Now you got the address of this place. It is in a bad part of the ward. So you wouldn't find anything alive. Like
this
plants.
is like, I'm not going here as Marth. This is like Ghost will visit here.
And Shepard.
Is Ghost bringing Wraith or just...
I'd assume so, yeah.
All right.
Well, we'll see.
You
All
can
right.
come with me and I'll start showing you some of the plants that we use.
Okay. As long as there's no bodies,
Well, I can't guarantee that.
Okay, so...
We don't really want to be in your office without you, because then if somebody catches us, it looks really sus and it all kind of links
I get
up.
you.
Were there any names that were mentioned that potentially stand out with my underworld lore?
No. You can roll. We can roll, but I'm going to say no. I'll say no. I'll just say no right now. No need to roll.
Okay. And then where we're going is a very seedy part of town, you
Yeah.
said. With my underworld lore, would there be anything that I might know about that part of the ward that we need to be aware of?
Yeah, give me an underworld lore roll for that.
How would you like it?
Blind GM, please.
There you go.
Just it's seedy, that there are some places you should avoid. You're not sure if it's drugs or, gangs or whatever, but it's a lot of abandoned buildings, that kind of thing. That's about all you know.
I've patched up a couple of back alley brawlers here.
Yeah.
That's about it. He knows enough not to stay around.
Try to warn people not to sleep out there, Okay, so the two of you, I'm assuming Arya's there with you as well, but
Sure.
You can decide that in a second. I actually have a map I'm going to go ahead and bring us to.
Oh, that's never good.
And I put everyone on there just so that you guys can see everything. So even though Serafina, Kira, and Bo are on this map, they are technically not there. Just to give you a little description of where you're at. You come down this area, you see a cracked brick building sitting between a crumbling tenement and a shop called the Black Pail, which is a night soil removal contractor for the city. You come up to the Curios shop. This is called Caldo's Curios. It's written on the side of the shop in sort of just paint And you see that the windows of this shop are smeared with grease and wood smoke soot. But through them, you can see vague silhouettes of like piles of junk.
Cool.
Did you want me to keep Arya out, or do you want me to banish her? Is she not in this scene?
She can... we'll put her away. Because I would like to try and stealthily go around the back, see if there's a back door.
Sure.
Definitely trying to not be seen of like, oh, the Vigilantes just walked into this store. Like,
Yeah, you're free to sort of stealth around if you want. Yeah, go ahead and make me that stealth check. Again, this would be a blind GM stealth roll for both of you.
Yeah, and a word of warning, Shepard is not stealthy.
I know. That's why I said the words try.
Yeah.
But
once Marth gets to be expert, you can follow the expert. But at this point,
it's true.
He's merely trained.
Oh, dang it.
Why'd you say dang it?
Because I rolled a not GM blind roll.
Oh, yeah.
So I know exactly how much that 17 roll was.
That was a good roll, baby. Keep it. Let's keep it.
Woo!
Yeah. So you carefully make your way around. Go ahead and move your token around on the map. You see there are main doors on the front here of the building.
If I collided with a wall.
Yeah. You come around the side. It's a narrow alley. The night soil shop kind of reeks a little bit. You come around to the side. There are some doors on the side there. You can see the windows, but it's very difficult to see through them. They are just filthy.
Okay. So from this area, I don't really see anybody else. I would be watching this alley because it's so narrow.
Yeah.
Unless they'd be standing on the end, I wouldn't see things.
This shop is in a very secluded part of this neighborhood. Yeah. It's almost as if whoever owned it picked it so that people could come and go without being seen.
Yeah. So then I'm assuming this is the door that's pretty much right in front of me.
It is. This one appears to be locked. The one that was open was the one right in front of the store, which is around the corner. I'm assuming you're kind of tried each one.
Yeah. I mean, obviously the front door works. We can do that if we had to, but I would... Don't know if I have thievery skills. I don't know if you have to have lockpicks in this game.
You do have to have lockpicks in order to attempt to pick
I
the lock.
I don't think I bought those things.
Yeah.
But I'm going to double check it.
Yeah, Shep certainly doesn't have them.
Yep, nope. All right. Well, then I will just continue doing like a circle around the building just to make sure like there isn't an army of axes hanging out in the back alley.
Alley, yeah. Nope, it's completely deserted. You see another door in the back, maybe again locked, maybe even boarded over.
Oh my.
Yeah. It's just clearly there's only one entrance they expect you to go through. You probably could get through the others, but it seems like a relatively small shop. So
yeah. Yeah, all right. You ready to be intimidating, big, medium-sized guy? Well, it's just easy. I call lots of people big guy.
Such a way with words, Marth.
I have my reservations about walking through these doors, especially if it's one way in and out.
I agree. I mean, there are 2 other doors that absolutely necessary. We can get out through those routes. It just might take a little bit of force. They're not just going to open for us.
Are we here
particularly
to talk?
The side door. We're here to talk. Everything here should be just words. But, well, I asked you to come here for a reason. You want to come in, or you want to stay looking out front?
If I come in, I won't make it too much further past the door. I'd like to ensure we have a way out.
All right.
Don't get drawn too far in.
I do my best.
All right.
All right, so open the door.
You gonna pop open this door?
Yes, please.
So, here in the map, you can see everything inside. But let me, it's a little bit different from the description, right? So, as you come in, it's dim inside the store, and you smell moldy parchment, candle wax, and something vaguely alchemical. There are narrow aisles that wind through leaning shelves and decaying cabinets, and they're all packed with an astounding number and array of items. There's glass jewelry, there's rusted farm implements, there's damp and outdated reading primers, there's used cloaks and shoes, there's even a taxidermied imp and a stringless lute. But as you press through these shelves, you see the proprietor, who is behind his desk, sort of at the front. And he is a gnome. Small. He's got very white, wrinkled skin and colorless hair and mustache, and his eyes are cloudy. I'm not sure how much you guys know about gnomes, but he's what's known as a bleachling. So gnomes are these magical ancestries that need to be constantly entertained or kind of alive, excited, or else they go through a process which is known as bleaching, at the end of which usually results, I believe, in their death. I'll have to look this up
This
for
is
the
terrible.
exact. Yeah, it's sort of, but he is clearly in the midst of this bleaching process. So he must be ancient. And he looks up at you over his damp mustache.
Oh, just don't stand there, Sonny. Come in.
Caldo?
Yes, I'm Caldo. Who else would be here in Caldo's Curiosities, I ask you? Bill? Peter? I don't think so.
Do you have a son named Bill?
I have... What? You looking for a new mask? Because that one is pretty well used, I would say.
It's getting there. Caldo, I've came for, I hear you're a man of business, discreet business. I might have need of you in the future.
Straight to the point, as usual with masked men, I find.
You get a lot of us?
More than I'd like, to be honest with you.
And you might want to think about a mask yourself there, my friend.
I don't need a mask. What are you talking
Sure.
about? I don't care.
Fair enough. Hey, so we have recently employed ourselves in a kind of new line of work and are finding ourselves having difficulty with perhaps moving of merchandise.
You're the one they call the ghost, yeah? You're one of these new Vigilant guys?
That would be me.
I thought I'd see you in here eventually.
Well, I guess you're the guy.
I'm the guy. That's what they say.
So
Very discreet. Discretion's my middle name.
I would pull out some of the things that we have kind of collected.
Oh, what's this? Oh, that's interesting. Oh.
Is there any particular object you're putting down in front of it?
I don't want to necessarily sell it yet. I will put down, we've got some of the leather armor from before, correct?
Yeah, but it's just mundane, right?
Yeah, like just the mundane stuff. I'd put down like some of like that or whatever. I would also put,
Armor, leather armor. Yeah. This stuff is whatever.
Yep, I would put down the +1 dagger in
Oh,
with the group.
now
but-
we're talking. Interesting. Oh, yes. Look at this. Oh, yes, a potency rune here on the side. Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. So that's not a bad little item.
So some of these things, I mean, I know they're mundane, but they still have value.
Well, a
But
little
they might
bit,
be
I guess.
recognized elsewhere. And questions is not something we can afford.
You know, I mean, yes, I could take some of this stuff off you, but I can't give you. Let's see. Let's take a look at this. This leather armor. How much is? I see. Oh, it's got some nicks in it. Looks like it was in a battle recently. Is this an arrow hole in it?
Hey, sometimes things happen. Battle.
No,
I
sure.
mean,
I'm just,
And there's more
I
where
couldn't
this
give
comes
you more
from.
than a gold piece for it.
And a gold piece is acceptable.
I mean, look
But
at this
is this-
arrow hole. Who am I gonna say?
My
Only worn once. Yeah,
yeah, but my worry is more about
getting it traced back to you. No, I'm sure whoever's friend used to wear this probably is not too happy that this has an arrow hole in it.
yeah,
I guess.
probably not. I mean, well, he might not care because he might have been there also. But that's besides the point. But I just want to. We can establish working relationship here. I have other items. I don't carry all the valuable stuff with us. This is more of a setting up contact type of situation.
I see. Well, interesting. Okay, well,
Are you the kind of
should
person that
be
I can
involved
count
in
on
this-
for this?
I'm sorry, will you say that again?
Are you the kind of person that I count on for this?
Look,
Or do you know others that you'd feel more comfortable directing us towards?
hypothetically speaking, should I be the kind of person who is interested in purchasing equipment that may or may not came off a corpse that you helped usher towards Pharasma? Let me just say that I probably need a little assurance that you're not a cop or that, you're not gonna rat me out. So maybe a small gift of something that you recently stole that I can have on hand.
That's a
to
really
say,
That's a smart point.
Thank you.
I see what you're talking about. How about this? And I'll put down the chemical accelerant or the piece with the accelerant on it.
Oh, yes. Well, it's funny that you stole this because it's something that I keep in my shop here. I mean, hypothetically speaking.
What a surprise. I wouldn't have guessed that when I put this mundane item down on the table.
Nothing here was stolen.
Is
It
this
was
a
all merely
blackmail?
found.
Oh, who's that in the back? Is it?
You don't
sounds
worry about
rumbly
him.
And he's got a nice voice.
Just here to hold
Step
the door.
into the light, Sonny. Let me take a good look at you.
From his side of the room, he'd activate the Everlight crystal and
Oh, an Everlight crystal. Ooh, now
just
we're
light
talking.
himself up as a beacon from over here, but still holding the door.
That's
He wouldn't
that
move.
warden guy, huh?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. Yeah.
He-
Doing the
uh,
campfire thing where it's coming from below, so it like gives the
Yep.
cast of a shadow.
Mhm.
That's pretty good.
He's not much of a talker. He has other uses, though.
You guys have a good shtick. I'll give you that.
I know, right? I mean, I know.
If you need
Look.
merch, I have my brother-in-law does T-shirts.
And broken. All right.
Sorry.
So, I'm not trying to blackmail. I'm just trying to show that we know the business already. We know how to keep things quiet. If you know how to keep things quiet.
Well, like I said, a little gift may, loosen some diplomacy things here. I gotta be assured that, you guys are kind of known to be a little bit out of control. Who's next? Me? Poor old Caldo and his curiosities?
Well, Aldo, if that were the situation, I don't know how giving you my valuables would help assuage you.
Look, a little gift for a future relationship. It's not a bad idea, don't you think?
I'll give you a gift. I'll give in to your blackmail, but I want a name from my end. My security.
Of course, yeah, it's just good business. You give me
This-
something, I give you something.
Fine. Dagger can be yours for now.
Oh, a dagger with the potency rune. Yeah, okay. Hey, that's a nice looking rhinestone cape you got. What do you say you trade the dagger for the cape?
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna take
I
this.
like it, but it's a little flashy for nighttime work. But it's handy. Well, yeah, you can have this cape.
To be
I'll
honest
keep
with
that
you,
dagger.
It's, the dagger, the potency runes, they're great. They sell great. You
turn them around, but these, it's kind of, you see them every day. But this thing, look at this. Wow. What does it
Craftsmanship,
do?
right?
Let me take a look. And he gets out like this jeweler's lens and he looks at it.
Ooh, it's like a jumping stealth thing, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Yet made with rhinestones.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you, I'm just going to hold on to this thing for a little bit and see how our relationship progresses. Consider it just on hold for now. How do you think
Understandable.
about that?
I'm just gonna hold on to this accelerant here
Yeah,
for a
no,
little
sure.
bit.
Take
just,
it.
in
Set
case.
things on fire. That's what it's for.
Speaking of which, hey, who do you know that's setting things on fire with this?
Well, so now we've established a little bit of trust. I got your cool cape. Let's see. How about how about just tell you
Oh
what.
no, this is the deal. We already made that part. Where this
Yeah,
isn't another
we've
deal.
established
my
the
friend.
relationship. Now you want an item, and I would like, I don't know, just a modest sum of like 5 silver for it. Certainly, you, a man of your stature has 5 silver.
I'll give you 3.
Fine, 3 silver. Go ahead and give that to me. All right. Well, I got, you may be surprised, but there's a number of people interested in these kind of accelerants. They're really good at starting real quick burning fires. And for some reason, there's a lot of people in the city who like to burn things down quickly. So, well, I've got a little list here. Let me give it to you. Let me get it. It's around here somewhere. Well, I'll tell you what. It'd be pretty stupid of me to have this in writing, so I'll just write it down real quick and give it to you. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn this over to you. So you see in your journal the Caldo's customer list. Recently, 5 people came in and bought these accelerants. You got Brudar, Halloween, Foster Watkins, Oric Moraine, Teresa Windwatch, and Ulrich Torvak. Yeah, write that down. Torvak with a V, not a PH.
Hey,
Yeah, it's schools these days.
what can you tell me about this guy Foster Watkins?
Oh, Foster. Yeah, he's a smith. Runs this place called, what's it called again? The Embers Rest. Yes, that's it. The Embers Rest.
That's not on the nose or anything.
Well, yeah, and I'm sure you know what you're talking about. It's just all that matters here.
Yeah. So what is Ember's Rest all about?
It's a smithy shop. He runs a smithy shop in the town. He's a smith. He's a blacksmith.
Obviously you've met the guy. Is he a little bit,
He's a tengu. Kind of like a big white bird-like thing. A long beak, Yeah.
Interesting. How stable is this guy?
I don't know. I mean, how stable is a guy who would buy illegal accelerants?
Exactly, my friend. There's kind of the guy who comes in like, hey, I'm going to buy these and be about my business. And then there's the guy that comes in with his eye kind of twitching a little bit and like shifting over his shoulders. He's not that one, right?
To be honest, he seems a lot saner than you do. I
That's
tell you
fair.
that.
Ow, but whatever.
He didn't
Whatever.
wear a mask or nothing.
Your mom. Anyhow,
My what?
That's-
my mom. Where did
You-
that come from? See, this is
You feel the burn?
this has been great business. We'll bring stuff. Great.
Yeah,
Bye.
yeah. If you wait,
What?
you want my brochure?
Your brochure?
Yeah, with all the
You have a
things.
brochure?
Yeah, for my illicit activities that you can choose from.
Well,
A list of illegal services? You keep that in writing, but not the names.
yes.
Those curiosities.
Yeah, he'll just mention he knows some people to do some work for you, so you can get like runes pushed over through him.
It takes a little while, but you can get this rune transferred to another weapon if you want it. Takes about 3 days, probably, that kind of thing, Yeah. Oh, now I'm going into.
So
Inspector
you're saying that I
Falcone's
could take
voice.
this rune on this little thing here and put it onto this big thing that is on the back of Shepard here.
Oh, yeah.
On the back of Warden here. Hi.
I mean, that's what I would do. Dagger's great, but look, you're just a little weak guy. Look at him. He could hit things real hard. He probably could use that thing, no?
He probably could.
Yeah.
What do you say, Warden?
If you ever get enough scratch together, maybe I could find a striking rune for you.
Ooh. Fancy.
Yeah.
Warden?
There's a smile beneath the mask. If Shep knew that we were gonna make our way ultimately to a pawn shop of sorts, he might have just brought the rest of the junk.
I don't know if you knew that when you set out.
He can swing by later then.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, it's just daggers, crossbows, bolts, and a couple of suits of leather armor. So you can come back another night and pawn that off for
We can do that
continued
offline
business.
for sure. You now have an outlet for your acquired ill-gotten goods.
Woohoo!
Excellent.
All right. Well, I
Going
think
full
we're
on
going to be, if you can start the process, then we can get you the items whenever they're ready to be.
I'll need both the dagger and this natural-born sun sword before I can start the process. So
A misbegotten sword.
Yeah.
And you need to contact people first, because I'd
No,
like
I
to be
got a
without
person.
these as little time as possible.
It'd be 3 days. If you can live without this great big sword for 3 days,
Maybe a different 3 days.
okay.
We'll come back and talk about that later.
Sounds great.
Okay. Good doing business.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Your mom. Bye.
And with that, we will end our session there,
Woo.
as you now have a suspect. Arson.
We move through the blocks when the sun drops low. Black mask, steel hearts, that's how we roll. Every corner got a devil trying to claim his space, but we break those axes, keep them off our base. Third person view, but we living it real. Street prophets with a purpose make the wicked ones kneel. Fire breathing demons try to torch our hood. We stand as the barrier between evil and good. Community first, the code we live by. War protect us to the day that we die. No capes on our backs, but we heroes just the same. Fighting in the alleys where nobody knows our name.
We the ones who hold the line when darkness falls and stars don't shine.
Vigilante justice in the dead of night, breaking demon weapons by the street light. Every soul we save is worth the risk we take. Heavy is the burden for the people's sake. They don't see us coming, but they feel the change. Mysterious guardians keeping safe their range. From the projects to the avenue, we make our rounds. Silent as the wind, deadly as the sounds of axes hitting pavement when we break their grip. Demons lose their power when we make them slip. War defenders, that's what we claim to be. Fighting for the innocent, keeping our city free.
We the ones who hold the line when darkness falls and stars don't shine.